Round 3, yeah.
It wasn't that good.
Thanks for the raid,
though.
Dowsky.
I was entering.
I'm
the
sucking you
fortress
dry for
really
content
early.
now.
That one
Easy
free run
YouTube
that
video.
I should have left at 9 minutes. So best case scenario, if I got really lucky and made it back perfectly,
Dude, like, what we were saying though, is if this was world record, you'd be blowing fucking like 20 million views easy.
Obviously,
Like, it's third place, and it's fucking big news. Monument, early stronghold, or like pre-nether stronghold. Like, this is what, like, history books speedrun. This is all standard. He sees a shipwreck, he goes to it. He's got some fucking wood. Wood axe meta, it's his thing. Other people like wood axe.
I mean, the diamond wasn't really gonna.
Yeah, like this, dude. I was saying, like it's emo because I'll never be able to get a cooler run than this. Like, how the fuck do you get a cooler run than this? You've got the world record for the coolest run.
Let's keep it between me and you.
Like there can't be a cooler run than this, you know. We have to invent new strats to be cooler than this. But even like blind travel or something isn't as interesting as just ending up at the stronghold pre-nether. Yeah, cool run world record.
Oh, I didn't mean to make the shovel. I'm bad at the game. Oh well.
Killing cats with string. This is standard. I think he's in a war motion, so he can't get the gravel yet. But if there was gravel, you'd probably want to get it first, but there's not, so it's just normal. Because Dowsky plays fucking clean. He practices the game. And he also plays sharp. He doesn't get too many resources or anything. Yeah, this run wasn't just get lucky forehead. Like, he was basically guaranteed pearls and 72 gold. Like, he got it in the first half, maybe?
Coastal village.
Maybe the first 2/3 of the gold or something.
Right there. Fuck, I'm on the wrong side. I think I'm just gonna wing it.
Just gonna wing it.
If I can at least get the gold block.
Also, he was actually kind of planning to end up at like... Well, he said in his own analysis afterwards that doing monuments and then just going to the stronghold normally is something that he wants to do. That's what I think the actual monument route is as well. If you don't get a monument and a ruined portal, you probably shouldn't be going for 10 obsidian. Like, you should just be doing like some kind of accelerated classic with a monument involved. Because you're basically guaranteed pearls, and you also get all of your gold in under a minute. Which is faster than other runs. Like, the main justification, the reason why monuments are viable and the reason everyone runs them is because if you go to top leaderboard runs, like for example Feinberg's sub 18 classic, he mines gold for a minute 30 and gets pearls in like in that amount of gold, and he only got a small amount of gold in a minute 30 and had to get lucky on the pearls, and he got lucky. But with monuments, we'll time how quickly his split was. But for monuments, you can be in and out in like 40 seconds or less. And the chance of pearls is, I think you get 12 pearls 78% of the time and 72 gold. So monuments are just completely justified. Like, they're faster than actually getting gold in the nether, and you get, you know, a fucking 100 times more than you would in the nether. Like, mining 72 gold in the nether, obviously you'd never do that, but not only are you more likely to get pearls, but you do it faster. Like, the monuments just make complete sense. And it's one of the strategies that classic players adopted quicker because it makes sense to them as well. It just makes complete sense to do monuments. Getting 4 beds. I don't know, that's the problem of single monument, is that you kind of get fucked on beds a lot, which is why you really want a village or something. Or you need to do anchors. Single monuments are janky in that way. Should have seen the portal room. Could you actually see it? That's interesting. I don't know, monuments are really good. They're completely justified.
Perfectly fine. If I can at least get the gold blocks, I'll actually loot the village.
How many runners would reset? I don't know. I think people are pretty warm to monuments. They're just not warm to bastions and island spawns.
That village is gonna be like 900 something blocks out. I have doors, right? Oh no. Okay, fuck it. One door. One door is like extra annoying, but whatever. I didn't have enough wood. That's right.
Alright, he's in now. He's like in the area. He was actually in the area like a second before. So he's at what, 324?
Hopefully I can at least get some of the gold blocks. Let's go middle.
Diagonal Dowsky places the door in the wrong spot. He would have had to dig more blocks.
One, two.
So that was an actual error, which I do rag on him a lot for, but
7, 8, yay! Okay.
and thank God he wasn't doing his
Gary
5
kill me,
gold block
so-
thing. Yeah, I saw him earlier getting 5 gold
If I
blocks
get
and
donked,
leaving.
I'm gonna get
So it
back,
doesn't
sit
work.
on the bed, and have Gary
Alright,
kill
and
me.
now he's out. So he's at 324. So what? It's been 39 seconds? Or less, 29 seconds. Wait, how the fuck do numbers work? Yeah, 39 seconds, right? Isn't it? Yeah, 39 seconds. It's because I had no escape if I got dong this one. I had to head village to die and respawn. Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Did you see the village first? I don't know
I
that.
have an itch. Unless I just don't get donged. Hello? Game?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
We'll just go.
it's a
We'll just
super
go.
low percent time save to get the 5 gold block thing, but
I could get the ruined portals.
I don't know, that didn't happen
care
anyway.
about blind travel.
yeah, so he doesn't care about blind travel. Great. He's all the way out there. I'm pretty sure that monument.
Like
Oh, that monument was in the fuck? Planning a Gary death, yeah. STMM. That was a second region monument. I think. Yeah. Second region monument. So he's all the way fucking out there. There's no point in getting the ruined portal because you don't need the obsidian. So this decision makes complete sense.
Like, I don't really I think I'd rather.
Also, a small time loss is that he was thinking about it. He wasn't sure. Like his path was like kind of not sure if he wanted to go to the ruined portal or if he wanted to go to the village or not. But it's like he made the right decision. He didn't waste his time going to the portal. He already knew that was the right play. He said it. He doesn't care about blind travel because he's already fucking all the way out there. So even without looking for the stronghold first, he's already made like all the right plays.
Alright.
This looks like a baby desert. Oh, how many beds was that? I didn't count. Oh, 4 and then another. So he got 5 beds. I was saying earlier, getting 5 beds is perfect because 4 bed is RNG. Sometimes you get fucked on the dragon height. You can't always 4 bed the dragon, as far as we know. Sometimes the dragon is just too low or too high. Well, that in practice they're the same thing, but you can't always 4 bed, but you can always 5 bed. You can 4 bed and weapon, but you don't really want to. Because, well, it's slower and it's also just fucking terrifying. You're getting 5 beds is basically perfect. I don't like banking on, like he could bank on string trades. I don't know if he got any. But I don't know, you could probably go for 4 beds here and get a string trade or an anchor or some shit. But I think 5 beds is totally justified here. Single monument, you're pretty scared of the trades fucking you. So I think I like 5 beds if you're just doing like an accelerated classic with monument.
So hopefully we get a fortress this run.
And I don't know. Hopefully there's some kind of word for a bias where it's like you don't notice the good plays because you can only notice bad plays. But basically, he only got 5 beds and not 6. You know, a lot of people would get 6 or even 7, right? But you should just practice one cycling and get good at the game, which is not hard at all. One cycling is super easy to practice. And it's just not that hard. It's really not hard. Anyone can get good at one cycling. Like with Tfue, right? He'd never touched the fucking game before, and he was 5-betting in like 2 days. He'd never touched the game before, but there's people who still, they slab cycle, they take 9 beds into the end. They waste all the time going into every house. It takes so long. It takes so long to go into every fucking house. Like you just waste tens of seconds. World record had 9 beds, yeah. I mean, the world record is a bit antique at this point. The old world record. Like if I'm thinking of the Corbinose run. Didn't Kuraway's run have 7 beds, or did it actually have 9? But anyway, get good at the game, forehead, but it's not even forehead, because it's not that hard to get good at one cycling. Do the Obsidian 1 cycle, and you can always 5-bed. Use 7 broad, eh? Is that right?
I do actually need to kill Gary, because I still don't have flint and steel. Uh-oh. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, keep spamming XQC. He does know who I am. He tried to find me, but he couldn't spell my name. He missed the Y. We would have been in a different universe right now if he put the fucking Y in my name, but...
It was actually cows.
I'm trying, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's unbelievable. I've put that misspelling in my tags now, but anyway.
It was kind of a stupid thing to never, or to not, I mean, remember, obviously I was new, and I didn't really know, but now I always have boats now, so, that's why you never...
Need a rebrand, shit.
Just because I always have a boat.
I didn't think it was so fucking hard. Because you can just put K4. I don't know why you like made it so difficult. 56 wood, sure. I don't mind.
Please be lava, please.
I'm an alt slabber, right? I like front-loading blocks. I really don't mind 56 wood. Like, it's probably totally excessive, but I'm super lenient about getting blocks.
We're just about in the stronghold ring. Oh, I need to stay away from that monument.
Do you go back right again?
Obviously, we find the stronghold, then we're on the sickest run ever.
This is pretty lucky then. It's a bit of a weird path. This is why finding the stronghold early is generally bad, because you waste time doing like snaking, basically. I've got a video on it if you're watching on YouTube, or just go to my YouTube. I've got a video on why you shouldn't go to the stronghold before the nether. Like, obviously it can work, but just because like a bad play works doesn't mean it's justified.
Please, for the love of God, be the stronghold. Wait, I see a square and I see light. I might be too early.
Don't have to find lava. Yeah, it's just so unlikely.
Squares. It's a stronghold. Okay. Okay, we found the stronghold.
Like, it's what's like, everyone's worried that people are gonna watch this and they'll be like, shit, I'm gonna go find the stronghold in the ocean as well, and they're gonna spend it like 5 days straight and they won't find it because it's so unlikely. I need to run numbers on it. Like, it's just, you're gonna lose every single run that you do if you actually try and force this. Like, this is one of the most lucky things on the entire leaderboard. As far as we know, this is super unlikely. This is the most lucky thing to happen in the whole run. Like, there's some things that happen later in the run that are, I mean, they're only slightly lucky. This is easily like the luckiest thing on the run. D-Max isn't as lucky as this. Also, the D-Max thing is not that lucky. People get crazy about it. But D-Max portal, I mean, it's kind of convenient that the portal happened to be there, but because of how Nether portal, I mean, ruined portal regions work, it's actually like pretty likely that there's a ruined portal that's on good blind distance. I don't know, the D-Max thing was kind of lucky. At the time, it was super lucky, but we found out that it's not that lucky. Build trades might have been below average. Yeah, I think so. We'll time that as well, because we'll be able to estimate. You'll probably pick up the gold, actually. But we'll be able to figure out the chances of you getting pearls there. Yeah, don't fucking do this. It worked, but it does not work. Alright? Don't do this.
Okay.
This is for people watching. Don't try this. It doesn't work. It's amazing when it does work. The other thing, look, I've got a YouTube video on this. You should watch it. Why you should not do this. Not only is it totally unlikely, but it wastes time. Because his path was actually pretty straight. But generally, it's your path is not going to be this straight. Also, like, we're basically in the next split right now, where he's going to enter the Nether soon. Yeah, people have had it. I'd say people have had it probably at least 20 times by now. In the past 7 months or some shit. Yeah, Nerdy's had it. People have had it. But it is so unlikely. And it's just going to kill runs. Like, if you go for it, it's going to kill runs. And it's slower than Nether travel. If you just enter the Nether at spawn, basically, like, regularly. If you just regularly enter the Nether and then Nether travel, it's faster. So Nether travel is still faster. So Bastion runs are still faster than this. And that kind of thing. It just so happens that it's pretty fast, but this isn't actually faster than Nether travel and that kind of thing. Going from 0 while looking for lava is probably fine. Yeah, it is. But I mean, like, Nether travel is faster than boating. People think that boat is fucking speedboating, dude. People think that there's a fucking engine on the back of your boat, and like you travel at 100 fucking blocks a minute, 100 blocks a second. But Nether travel is just faster and also more likely than hitting a stronghold like this. Yeah, watch the video that's on my YouTube. I mean, when it's on YouTube, I'll put the link in the description. But there's reasons why this is not a great strategy. It just so happened that it worked out, but it's not a good strategy. This isn't going to take over the leaderboard. But also another thing is that in the video, I think, maybe it's not in the video, but I was saying to Nerdy, I hate this except for monuments. Because if you get a monument, then having a late nether entry, I'm not having a late nether entry. But if you were to if you for some reason felt like doing the strategy of finding the stronghold pre-nether, the only way it's justified is by you looking for monuments and entering them. Getting a single monument along the way. Because otherwise, like, the snaking around and everything just can't be justified. Whereas in monument runs, you actually look for monuments anyway. I don't know, it works out if you get a monument along the way. So this isn't a bad decision at all. I wouldn't say it's a bad decision to look for the stronghold. He was already kind of doing it. He was looking for a magma ravine and he happened to find the stronghold, you know? Because imagine another universe, right, where he finds a magma ravine like 100 blocks, or maybe there was a magma ravine like under the second monument that we saw. If there was a magma ravine there, he entered the nether, got all his shit, exited again, threw an eye, and the stronghold was right here, you know. It would have been identical. Although his path would have actually been straighter, but I don't know, it's not a bad idea to see the stronghold pre-nether. But it's a bad idea to reset for it. You should not look at this run and think, I'm gonna do this as well, because it's really unlikely. But if you felt the need, then please do monuments as well. Don't just try and end up there.
Okay.
And then
Oh
stronghold.
my God.
I was watching, he did it perfectly. He's going back to the entrance.
Okay. Oh, my heart rate, dude, just skyrocketed.
So we saw a closed door, flush with a wall, so fuck off from there. Like, he just knows, Dowsky's just good at the game. He just understands what to do. He reads up on shit. He listens to me. He just knows what to do,
Trying to
right?
eat food.
He only does
Alright,
the correct decisions in a situation.
Not world record pace. Keep in mind, I have a monument. Oh my God. Keep in mind, I have a fucking monument right now. I need other blocks. Oh wait, no, I don't.
He says he sucks, but he's solid, yeah.
Keep in mind, I have a monument in my fucking.
And look, there's a whole lot of mistakes that happen here, but who cares? Because he's in the portal room at 8 minutes and 30 seconds, and he has 8 gold blocks in his inventory, you know? Like, who cares?
You're so annoying. Alright.
So this health thing is no problem.
No water?
He said it in his analysis as well, that he was watching his health. People get so fucking worried about health. It's a speed run. You shouldn't be eating every fucking 5 seconds, you know? So he's just playing properly.
Like this?
Dowsky just plays properly. I've watched some of his Mario runs, and I've learnt of his like history and everything. How he's just a good player. He just does what's right. He does things that play fast.
Let's do bottom.
He just plays properly, and that's what he does, and then he gets good times, and then everyone are like, holy shit, he's so good.
I fucked up. There we go.
This gravel thing's funny. He probably should have got gravel earlier, but it doesn't actually matter that much.
Dude, I have a monument
Simping?
too.
It's not even simping, he just plays properly. It sounds like such a tall ask for fucking half the people you watch, is playing properly. One of the best WoW players, really.
How many eyes? I think it was 0. Please! Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Man, I've never heard him fucking shout like that, dude. Even in his fucking Mario world records, he's like completely relaxed.
Oh my god.
But seeing the blaze spawner
I need
there.
a pig. This run is actually unfucking real, dude.
Only
This
one
run
pig.
is unfucking real.
Spliced nether for sure. Nice one, man.
Dude, I can't even explain how fucking sweaty my hands are.
Instant pearls is hilarious.
Oh my god.
That's the other thing. It's like he's not.
Dude,
He
my
expects the
hands are
pearls,
so sweaty.
right? He wasn't hyped when he saw the pearls because he expects them. With 72 gold, you're just gonna get pearls. You can get hyped about other things. Like he's basically guaranteed pearls. Nah, I think waiting for fire res is a terrible play. But since he's nervous, I think like it makes sense that he would do it. But fire res, I think it's a 1 in 42, which is just not gonna happen. Yeah, fire res was only nerves.
Right there.
So this is Dowsky in chat. Fire res was only nerves. It's a 1 in 42. That's just not gonna happen. Started a month and a half ago. I think it was further than that, but yeah. Just waiting for like 2 trades. Yeah, super lucky, yeah. You don't think you were lucky enough by this point, Dowsky, yeah? Did you even get it?
The spawner's
I don't
right
know, you
there.
didn't get it.
This run is the dumbest run and the coolest.
Like if you obviously this is not a bastion run, but if you listen to anyone who runs bastions a lot, especially Fyro, right? people waste most of their time in a bastion waiting for a fucking like another pearl trade or another fire res. Like it's just you're not likely to get a fire res on demand. Like if you're standing around waiting for like 18 seconds or something, getting another pearl trade or another fire res. If you've got enough stuff, get out of there. Again, in this situation, he's at fucking 11 minutes in the portal room. There's a whole lot of mistakes that are going to happen that are totally, they make complete sense.
Please stop. Dude,
But if you're watching this and hoping to like get better at the game, you're not going to get fire res on demand unless you're super lucky. Like a 1 in 42 is so fucking crazy. And if you've got enough pearls in like in a bastion or something, you should also be leaving.
I need to get my health up.
This is just good play, really.
On
He's just going to the spawner.
I don't think it's world record pace, but like, what the fuck is this run, dude?
Forehead. I don't think he set up any sort of system. He just went gung-ho with the shield, which was probably nerves as well. But you should always set up the system so that you can sync fireballs. So like there's that little barrier that you can build. I build 4 blocks. He only builds 1, and he copies Corbino's. It's just a single block that you place on the wall of the side of the spawner. The main reason it's so good is while you're waiting for like your food to be ready to be eaten or something, is you can sync all of the fireballs. Because if all of your blazes, because they're going to spawn like crazy. There's already been 2 cycles so far, and there's going to be another when he walks in again. Because he's been standing like pretty close to the spawner. You need to sync up the fireball cycles. And the best way of doing that is obviously chilling behind the barrier, waiting until everyone's like ready for shit. You can jump once, and if everyone like gets fire, you can just wait for the next fucking fireball cycle. I don't know. Syncing fireball cycles is really good. He got really close to dying like once or twice, and a lot of the fireballs that he was taking was because they were on different fireball cycles, and it's a preventable thing. But again, he's nervous. Who gives a shit? There's very little actual criticisms going on. Because this run is fucking cracked.
Oh, dude, my hands are so sweaty.
Well, he's been in this situation over and over. And that's good play. I mean, we'll go back on it if we can. 6-10. Go forward again. No! Oh, maybe. Look. This Blaze at the back. This guy. See him there? This Blaze right here. Dowsky's running over to the left side of the spawner so that these 2 Blazes can body block the fireballs. That's just something that he's doing, right? Because this is what you do. But he's nervous, but he's been in this situation over and over. He just knows what to do. This is gonna fireball. These guys can body block. Easy. I'm gonna start slapping these guys. Dowsky just plays properly. He knows what fucking good ideas are.
Bro, holy fuck. How many am I at?
Proud dad,
I
yeah.
think there's more than 2?
Backseating in Dowsky's chat for fucking an entire month or something. And it culminates to this.
Like, no, even normally good runs, I'm not nervous.
Yeah, he's meant to do that.
I'm at the portal room. Like, bro. I'm at the portal room.
It's not simping, he's my fucking child, okay?
I'm really worried about getting hit from the side.
Short category power.
Okay, I'm calming down a bit. I don't want to get hit by the fucking side.
Yeah, I'd backseat all of Mario runners. I've been backseating simply.
I'm in the stronghold. I found the stronghold. I'm literally at the fucking portal room.
Just easy. Kill blazers, get rods.
Oh, you're right. I only need 6. You're right. You're right. I can't believe this.
We are in the stronghold. Good luck, Mr. Dowsky.
Dowsky.
Killing strays is pretty dangerous. When you're that close to the spawner and you haven't just cleared a cycle. Because if it spawns again, the fireballs are going to be desynced.
Pace, piggy.
But...
Oh my god, he dropped it.
Oh, did it... Do you have gold in your inventory?
Dude, what is this run? Oh, okay.
No, you don't. We'll have to time it then. Let's just time it now.
This run is actually unfucking real.
Alright, so I want to see when the first trade was.
This run is unfucking real.
Oh, so that's the first trade actually. Like 2 seconds ago. So what, 1027?
Dude, I can't even
Yeah, 1026.
how fucking sweaty my hands. A big deal.
Yeah, I don't know. Killing strays is probably too risky here. Without a fire res, you'd really need the cycles to line up. Alright, and then...
Bro, let's pick up the pace, piggy.
1402. So what's the difference between those numbers? It's like 3.5 minutes. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. What's that divided by 6? Can you tell me? 26 trades. So that's like a 25% chance. I'm just checking now. I'm running it through the bot. Bot spam, exclamation mark bartering. Said 26 trades. Oh, 36 trades? Is it 26 or 36 trades? It's 36? So the chance of getting pearls and the amount of gold that was trading in that situation is he's got a 40% chance. 40.4% chance. Now I'm looking at the bartering bot. To get 12 pearls, he's got a 40.4% chance. So, amazing chance. In some games, as far as I know, those are like bad odds. But in fucking Minecraft 1.16, dude, 40% to get pearls is amazing. So monuments just rock. He still had the, like, if he had another piglin in there, with 36, isn't it 36? It traded exactly half of the gold. With all of the gold in there, fuck, I have to open up the bot again. It doesn't matter. Basically, he had such amazing odds to get pearls. So this is, like, compared, well, alongside Koroway's run, this is one of the least lucky runs on the leaderboard. In terms of actual like run completion chance, because in bridge obviously you're just guaranteed pearls, and post monument you're just gonna get pearls so often. It's a little bit lucky that he got 40%. He could have been 60%ed and he wouldn't have got pearls there. But he could have stuck around for longer. Like, this run was still going to be sub 20. He was saying in his own analysis. It was still going to be sub 20, which was his only goal. With all 8 gold. It's more likely than that, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's like 78% or something. With 72 gold trades. Someone can put it through the bot. Bot spam in the Minecraft speedrunning Discord. Yeah, Dowsky got a 1544, Danny. Monument run. I don't know. This is just, he's gonna get pearls. It's just gonna happen. Danny, look at this. Look when he goes through the portal.
Oh my god, he dropped it.
Ready, Danny?
Dude, what is this run? Oh, okay. I have 5 obsidian.
I believe in you, Uncle Dowsky.
See, someone said Dream RNG. He's got a 40.4 or 40.1% chance, dude.
I forgot water. It's not a big deal. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not a big
What's going on out there? So, Bastion Not Found said his end entry was actually later than another run. But he did north-south.
deal. Hopefully, it's not a big deal. I have 5 beds. If I can't do 5 beds, I'm shit at the game, and I don't deserve it. I've never been.
And that's the classic Dowsky quote as well. He's only got 5 beds. If he doesn't get the dragon killed in 5 beds, then he doesn't deserve it. Finding the stronghold is not rarer than dream spill trades. That's just how you should play. You should be playing, like, if you can 5 bed, you should 5 bed, right? It's that simple. Like, obviously he's nervous, but just stop over collecting shit, you know? Stop playing so safely. He played pretty risky in this round, and it paid off.
Obviously it's good pace, but I'm so nervous just because of how ridiculous this run was. It made me so nervous. I don't think that matters.
That could have mattered.
I'm doing
You
north
never know.
around.
Does he get his pickaxe on his bar? Because you probably should. The run could have been lost to it.
Please. Oh
It's
my
a
God.
super
Oh my God.
fast perch.
It's
This is
diagonal.
not diagonal, by the way. People are saying this is a diagonal perch. It's not. It's just when it went from perch approach to perching, it was like deeper left. This is not a diagonal perch. He did north-south. So, I've already said it 100,000 times, but north-south is faster because it doesn't spiral. 613. There's no spiral when you're doing north-south because there's no tower there. You see when he's looking over here, there's no tower, so that the dragon doesn't need to fly up the tower. Infight was lucky, yeah. It was pretty lucky. This is one of the fastest infights on the leaderboard.
Please.
It's probably the fastest, really.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. It's diagonal. I'm worried.
He says it's diagonal. It's technically not diagonal, but... And he just slaps out a 4-bed because he practices the fucking game. Please practice.
There is no fucking way. Oh my god.
Gang.
And he deserves it.
Bro. 15 to 51. Early stronghold.
Yes.
Early stronghold. I have found the stronghold 1 time, or this is 2 times out of probably like 200 attempts. Bro, what the fuck? What? That was the most monument early stronghold. Monument early stronghold. Bro, this run does not seem real. I promise it's real. Mods, DM me if you think it's fake. It's just ridiculous. Oh my god, what the fuck, dude? What was this run? Ugh. Dude, holy shit. Armored, thank you for the subs. Thank you, Peach, for the subs. Thank you, Emma, for the 1,000 bits. Thank you, Drame, for the sub. Thank you, Stumag, for the 3 subs. Thank you, Dwell, for the 10 subs. Thank you, Emma, for the 1,000 bits. Thank you, Nick, for the 5 subs. Thank you.
Easy money. Collects it. Sub 16, yeah. Yeah, it's third place at the moment. It might get beaten by the time it's verified, depending on how fast the mods are, the verifiers are. But yeah, it's sick run. And it's history books, dude. So what was lucky? Like the spawn before Hypermodern, the spawn was an instant reset, you know? Before Hypermodern and before Monument runs, the spawn was an island, dude. An island in a tree. I don't even think you could see the shipwreck off spawn. Like, you had to look for the shipwreck. But yeah, previously, no matter who, unless you were T-Wag, it would be an instant reset, that spawn. And then he found a monument and sent a milkless monument, which is generally just a good idea. Because monuments are really good for classic runs. But you can get a monument ruined portal that works really well for getting blind travel. He got a village and 5 beds, no more than 5. I bet he would have got less if there were less available. Like if there wasn't that hotel, do you think you would have got 5 beds, Dowsky? Or do you think you would have went for like 4? But there happened to be a hotel, which was pretty good in any event. And then he was kind of just going in the same. You definitely wanted 5, okay. With what he was doing, just kind of trying to play a classic run, he stuck to roughly the same angle from spawn all the way to the stronghold ring. Which is really good. Like if you were to play like foolishly, if you were to try and do this every single day, this one route, you'd want to stick to the same angle the entire time, just because that's the fastest way to get to the stronghold ring, obviously. If you start snaking around, you start losing time. But he stuck to the same angle, which got him to the stronghold faster, it just so happened. But even if he didn't spot the stronghold, if he had just entered the nether somewhere, he was playing perfectly to not waste time on the way there. He found the stronghold and found the portal room easily because he didn't randomly run around the rooms. He went to the rooms. He went back to the entrance. That was his goal. So he found the portal room really quickly because of that. A lot of runs are lost in the stronghold, and I bet a lot of people, if you put them in that situation in the stronghold, it would have taken them another minute or 2 to find the portal room. But he plays the game properly, so he got a good time. And then in the nether, obviously, like spawning next to the blaze spawner is actually really lucky, like for a classic run. I don't know what number you'd think of. It's probably like 1 in 50 or 1 in 100 or something. Yeah, the spawn was crazy in the nether. It's more likely to happen technically on the stronghold ring than it is like at spawn, because structures are kind of a little bit decentralized from spawning near spawn. I don't know what region he was in, but technically you're gonna spawn near a fortress more often, further away from spawn than nearer to spawn. So it's a little more likely the further out you are, but not that much likely. Like only very slightly. He got pearls, which was just to be expected compared to other runs where it's super lucky. Like in Corbino's run, it's super lucky that he got pearls, but it was just expected that he would get pearls. Oh, that's the other thing. He sent the milkless. He could have actually respawned if he did get mining fatigue. But milkless has like a 30 or 40% success rate, which is pretty good. If you get pretty unlucky, then it's obviously less likely, but like on where the gold generates. But it's pretty likely to get milkless runs going, which is why people do them, because it works. Had Gary playing, yeah. Yeah, I didn't see the village. I didn't hear you see the village either. No, I won't run it. I don't think there were major. What the hell? Mods, get him. Do you think having a very hard run to PB with discouraged motive to play? I think he wants to go for world record, but yeah, there's going to be less worlds that Dowsky will be able to play. But he's thinking of well, he's been trying to reset more recently, which is what everyone should kind of do. Like with the new meta, we haven't been sure of when to reset. Like if we've got 8 gold blocks in our inventory, do we really reset? You know. Someone asked before as well, if you have 8 gold blocks in your inventory, should you reset? I don't know yet. Because obviously this can happen. Come up with a new strat, yeah. It'll be hard to come up with new strats. Um, what else was weird? I think you killed like 18 blazers, right? I think I saw you open your statistics. You'd killed 18 blazers, 6 rods and 18, I think. Do you know what your rod rates were, Dowsky? I'm pretty sure your rod rates weren't good. He didn't have enough beds to justify blaze bedding, really. And also, it was just far too scary. Why no base in the village? Strongholds exposed, yeah. Soon to Don't think you reset with 8 gold blocks until you're in the nether. Yeah, well, we shouldn't be resetting until we're in the nether anyway, but. No, it's not possible. Ice and fire, they're different RNG. Village pattern is carvers, but stronghold is some other kind of RNG. There's different types. Blaze rates matter. Well, in the situation, like it's a what do they call it? What's the cat thing? What's that shitty meme? Quantum physics or whatever. You're not sure if the pearls are traded yet or not until you check. In the Schrodinger's cat, right? In a situation where Schrodinger's trades, there you go. In the situation where the pearls traded faster, better rod rates would have made a difference. But still, the rod rates weren't that good. And then he did north-south. Like, he was kind of lucky with the perch. I don't know what the chance is. Jojo might be able to run the numbers and we'll get a number later. But doing north-south ground at that distance as well, like he said in his own analysis, he tried to back all the way up, like further than that's actually safe, because he wanted to force a perch. Because distance from the fountain in the middle makes the dragon perch faster. He got a fast perch because he was playing properly as well. Like, he just played properly, you know. He got lucky with a stronghold, but everything else was pretty normal. Everything else was to be expected, really. The only lucky part of the whole run, I'd say, is finding the stronghold that early. And spawning at the blaze spawner. But even that has, like, you can have that on any run and it doesn't mean anything. Like, I don't think... I guess it did define the run, didn't it? Spawning that close. But it didn't need to be that close to get this time. Other RNG could have been better. I don't know. It was actually a really close stronghold. It was like almost minimum distance. And it did snap. It was a stronghold snap because there was so much water around, it was on the coastline. So it might have actually been closer than minimum distance. Do you have the seed? Does someone have the seed? We'll check if it's actually minimum distance. Like earlier than minimum. Abdron distance, yeah. $1,600. Where is the shipwreck? Dude, I'd reset this world. I can't see no shipwreck, dude. Where the fuck is it? I don't see a shipwreck. There's a magma ravine there, wow. We played properly. That's the thing, dude. There's not much to analyze. He just played the game properly. Right? Right of the island? I thought it was here. Why can't I see it? He's cheated it in. This is a different one. He found a bigger one. It was pretty far. Face west. Oh yeah, there it is. Jesus, dude. And then it was over here. Oh, another shipwreck. Did you go to that? Or did you go somewhere else? What a, like, shitty world. Where's this monument, dude? Was it closer, Rick? No, it was this one, right? No, there it is. Jesus. And then there was a village over here. Oh yeah, 1704. So it's not actually minimum distance. Surprised I even played the seed to start. Yeah, exactly. So 1704, 312. That's actually pretty far. For a closest stronghold, that's further than the usual closest, I think. Where's the portal room? Because there's water, right? Look, he's faster at finding it than I am. And I'm flying around. Ah! Oh, don't you hate that, dude? No, there's no way you can see that light. Didn't notice. Yeah, because Dowsky, when he plays Kuraway's Seed for practice, in Kuraway's Seed there's actually the same situation where there's light coming out of the water. In Kuraway's Seed, he didn't actually need to dig down at all. He could have swam into it like this. It's the same thing with this seed as well. Like, I don't think... Technically it's visible. There's this tiny bit of light here, technically. If he came from over here or something, I bet he might have tried it. Because I think I've heard him say that, nah, he would see the light, dude. Because I've heard him say that he'd probably check for that kind of thing, but he did get this light. What's the distance? What the hell? Oh, there it is. Where's the portal room? Is that minimum distance? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 rooms. What are these chests? Holy shit. Bread. Pearl. Crazy. Yeah, well, Dowsky just knows how to play properly. That's how he got that time. The only lucky situation, like, what, I don't know, even putting this, like, what I was saying earlier, if he just entered the nether somewhere else, like here, right, which is a situation that could have happened. Let me in. No, we'll do it back here. Give me a door. I don't want this shit to break. Fuck you. See how close the spawn was, right? Like he would have had to just build up and he would have been here. So his portal in the run was here. But even if he didn't see the stronghold, 2 pigs. Even if he didn't see the stronghold, it still would have been basically the exact same time. Oh, there's 4 pigs. In Nether Wastes, this is something I found out earlier. I was reading the code. In Nether Wastes, they always try and spawn 4 piglins. But in Crimson Forest, they spawn between 3 and 4. Like sometimes they fail to spawn and you don't get a 4-pack, but how close within the ring 2 strongholds can spawn? Yeah, it's equidistant or something. There's some kind of triangle, ice and fire. I don't understand it, but other people do. Oh, it's not equidistant or something? I don't know. Yeah, 120 degrees. But yeah, like, what I want to get across is that even though it's really lucky that he found the stronghold, it was basically irrelevant that he found the stronghold. Because he could have just entered at the same magma ravine that I went to. Equiangular, not equidistant. Here we go. Yeah, there's a category based around finishing all 3 portal rooms. But anyway. Finding the stronghold was basically irrelevant. He could have just entered a magma ravine, the one that I saw. He would have spawned here. It would have taken like maybe a little longer to get up here, but it would have been the same fucking run. So the most lucky part of the entire run was just trivia, like... Not having to throw any eyes? Yeah, maybe. Like, I would enter at this. See, he went around, in the real run, he went around this monument. And I would have went down here, dude. There's no way I would have looked for a stronghold. But I would have went in here, went in that portal, and then I would have went up, thrown an eye, and it's like, holy shit, it's right here, you know? So the luckiest part of the run wasn't even that lucky. It was just like a really cool part of the run. And fast traveled? Well, you wouldn't fast travel. In this situation, you wouldn't fast travel when your X is negative 1400 or something. You wouldn't get obsidian in this situation. So it was a great monument run. Ignored ruin portal, didn't want to blind travel. Yeah, exactly. You just played properly, dude. This is how you're meant to play the game. Dowsky's run. 234. It's funny people have had better blind than that. Cool run. I don't know. If with better rods and better pearls, it could have been world record. But saving a minute and 15 seconds or something is pretty hard when you play that well. Just on like mechanical errors. Like there were not really mechanical errors in that run. The crits were hitting, he was killing all the blazers in 2 shots. Like his movement was just totally normal. Like just good. Well, perfect really, is what I'm trying to say. People are gonna overhype the shit out of the stronghold. Which is why I really want to say that it was not that relevant. It was a good monument run that happened to have a stronghold pre-nether, you know? People are going to say that finding the stronghold early is really good, but imagine in this situation, right? Because he could have went left or right or through here, right? Imagine if he went through here. Oh, there's a magma ravine, right? It's not even a magma ravine. But if we pretend there was a magma ravine, right? Which there isn't, and you'd probably think about resetting eventually. But in a different scenario, if he had entered anywhere else and he didn't see the stronghold, it would have been like the same time. Almost. You could have entered here as well. Or is this the same enter? It is the same enter, never mind. So what people are going to analyze as the luckiest part of the run was almost irrelevant. It was just a really cool thing that happened. Alright. I've got a kebab to eat. Do we want to watch something else?